All right, today, once again, we're working with a very large spreadsheet. Um, some of you will probably notice that these are football players, some of the top offensive players from each team. And if you scroll down a little bit, you're going to see that this spreadsheet goes all the way down to row 555. So it's got a lot of information in it. And what we're going to be learning today is how to use something called a filter. Um, Spreadsheets can be just ginormous at times, and sometimes you want to find certain kinds of information from your spreadsheet, and there's a technique you can use called a filter so that you can narrow down your search and find the information that you want. All right, we're going to practice a little bit with filters, and then I'll tell you what I want you to do for your assignment. Once again, this spreadsheet, you're going to be required to add just a few players to the end of it, kind of like what you did with the population uh, the day before. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. All right, there's three columns. You've got the name of the player, you've got the position, and you've got the team. So let's say, for example, let's work with position first. We're going to go ahead and just click on column B. And we're going to create something called a filter, because let's say we just want to find the quarterbacks without scrolling through and looking for them. There's a much quicker and easier way that we can do that. All right, like we did with the sort yesterday, we're going to click data, but this time we're going to click filter. All right, when you click filter, you should notice that there's going to be this little arrow or drop down is going to appear on the position area there. Okay, so let's say we said we wanted to find quarterback. So here's how we're going to do that. First thing we're going to do is we're going to click. Okay, and let's go ahead and click where it says select all. Let's remove all the checks. Okay, and we're just going to put a check in. QB stands for quarterback. So we're going to put a check in there and click OK. All right, now the only thing that is being displayed are the quarterbacks. There's no other positions being displayed at this time. Okay, and those of you that follow NFL football will probably recognize some of those names. Okay, all right, we're going to go ahead and go back and show all of these. We're going to remove, basically we're going to clear the filters. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to remove the filter from position. So we're just going to click, make sure that column is highlighted, and click filter. That's our filter. It looks like a little funnel or something like that. All right, now here's going to be your assignment. Is you are going to pick the team of your choice, and if you're not a football fan, you can just pick the city of your choice. But we're going to go ahead and click on the C column, and we're going to add a filter to this. So we're going to click filter, and you see it's going to give us the little drop down. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and click. I am going to once again click select all to take all of the checks out. Now, this is going to be your choice. I want you to choose your favorite team. If you're not a football fan, you can choose your favorite city. The cities are all abbreviated. I think you can kind of figure out what's what there. My favorite team is Philadelphia, so I'm going to go ahead and choose Philadelphia and click OK. And you're going to see that it's going to display just the players from Philadelphia in my filter. Now, after you've chosen the team or city, that you want for your filter, then you are going to save this, and this is what you're going to submit. So that when I look at the file, I'm not going to see the entire spreadsheet. Instead, I'm going to see the filtered out team that you have chosen. Okay? I'm going to go back and redo this one more time so that you can see it. All right, first of all, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to remove the filter. Okay, so that goes back and it's going to display the entire spreadsheet again. Okay, so here's what I do. I click, if column C is not selected, I'm just going to click on the C. That selects column C, which is the column where the teams are located. I'm going to go up here, and remember, if data is not selected, you're going to select data. If home happens to be selected, you're not going to see the filter, so you're going to have to click data. Okay, click filter. It's going to put that little drop down check. Right now, everything is selected, so I'm going to take the select all check out of there. And this time, let's pick a different team. Let's pick Carolina, since this is where we live. And it's going to then display just the players from Carolina. Okay, so you've got a little bit of typing because there's a few players that you're going to add to the very end of this spreadsheet. I'm going to do that first. And then you're going to create a filter for team, just like I did on the video. You're going to pick your favorite team, or if you're not a football fan, pick your favorite city, and create a filter by choosing one of them. You're going to save. Like if you choose Carolina, you're going to save it just like it is right now, and you're going to submit that. So obviously, with this being a very large spreadsheet, it's going to be a download. Add a few players, create your filter, submit. But this is a very useful tool. This spreadsheet, kind of big, but they can be a whole lot bigger than this. So when you're trying to find certain pieces of information out of your spreadsheet, the filter is a great way to do it. Okay? All right. Give it a try. Bye.